I want you guys to know that it is time for you to be who God called you to be, all right? Because this year, God is saying, new year, new mantle. This is a brand new year, baby, so you better be ready. You better be ready to leave all of the past you in the past. Everything that God wants you to be, this is going to be the year that is manifested. If you knew that you couldn't fail, then you need to just go. You need to just go and do what God tells you to do. This is going to be that year where you got to just do it afraid. Yeah, you're afraid, but still do it. Because if God told you to go, baby, you better go. You better go. Wherever, wherever, whenever, it may be. When God says go, go, go. 'Cause it may be on a mountain peak. The prison, whoa. But wherever, it may be. When God says go, go, go. I want you to go and make sure that whatever it is that God is telling you to do this year, that you go about it and you be about it. New year, new mantle. Let's go, baby.
You're my destiny. You're the one for me. Keep pouring out all your love, and I can't get enough. Please set me free from this crazy dream. This pain is really tough. Lord, I keep taking me up. Lord, keep taking me up.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are back and rock and rolling. Happy New Year 2025. We are here. All right. And with that being said, I just quickly want to just let you guys know that I am so excited for what God is getting ready to do in your life, what God is getting ready to do for his children, what God is getting ready to do for his people. Okay, this is 2025. Okay, this year is gonna be a very mind-blowing year, and I hope you're ready. All right, so hold your crown on tight, because be ready for a nice ride. So I wanted to tell you that the crazy thing about 2025 is that, with that being said, in 2025, God says that this is going to be a new year with a new mantle. Okay? So, in this episode, we are going to be talking about new year, new mantle. God is literally getting ready to take you to a specific destination this specific year that you couldn't have reached any other year, because there's so much grace on this year. Remember, that's why God already been telling me to remind y'all and let y'all know, all right, that you're being crowned with grace. Okay, because of the fact that now that you're here and you have stepped and entered into 2025, I hope you understand what's literally going to be taking place. Okay? Because what's going to be taking place in 2025, you are going to be entering, not just entering any type of year. This is going to be a new year with a new mantle. Okay? Are you ready to take on the new responsibility that God is placing in your hands? Because you're not just wearing a crown for nothing. You're not just wearing a crown to look cute and just be all, You know what I'm saying? You're wearing your crown because there's work to do for the kingdom. You're wearing your crown because you have an assignment. Okay? So I want you to understand that for this new year, with this new mantle, I hope you're ready. A lot of people are not going to be able to understand what God is doing in your life. And I wanted to just give you a nice quick power pop to remind you that you are invincible. Why are you invincible? Because you serve a mighty God. No weapon formed or fashioned up against you shall prosper, and every evil tongue that rise up against you thou shalt condemn. Okay? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Okay? You are more than a conqueror. I want you to say these scriptures in your mind, repetitiously, because you are going to need this as you take on the new mantle, okay, that God has prepared for you for this year. Because in this specific year, the reason why you even need to be making sure you got your crown on, because let me tell you something. One of the things that the enemy wants to do to God's people is to let them lose track, right, mentally, of who they really are. So this year, you're going to have to remind yourself who you are. You're going to have to tell yourself, let the weak say I'm strong. Let the poor say I'm rich. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You're going to, with this mantle, you're going to literally have to walk by faith and not by sight. Because there may be things that the enemy would try to do to make it look like stuff is not going the way it should. But I want you to persevere. I want you to push. I want you to step in and enter and continue in with this 2025 a whole different person. Because let me tell you something, your old self is not welcomed into 2025. So I hope you left it behind. The new version of yourself, the new and improved version of yourself is who is going to be able to wear this beautiful crown, okay, that you have worked so diligently and so hard for. Okay, you bled, okay? You bled for that crown. You cried for that crown. Baby girl, you done went through all the betrayals and all the everything because of that crown. Okay? So I want you to understand that with taking on this mantle, it means letting go of the old you. Letting go of the old mentalities. Breaking off the old habits. Because this new mantle represents that people are depending on you to show up. Because when you got a crown on, that means that you have a specific title. That means that people, right, nations, and even your generations are depending on you. So I want you guys to know that it is time for you to be who God called you to be. All right? Because this year, God is saying, new year, new mantle. This is a brand new year, baby. So you better be ready. You better be ready to leave all of the past you in the past. Everything that God wants you to be, this is going to be the year that is manifested. If you knew that you couldn't fail, then you need to just go. You need to just go and do what God tells you to do. This is going to be that year where you got to just do it afraid. Yeah, you're afraid, but still do it. Because if God told you to go, baby, you better go. You better go. Wherever, whenever, wherever it may be. When God says, go, go, go. 'Cause it may be on a mountain peak or in the prison walls, but wherever it may be, when God says go, go, go. I want you to go and make sure that whatever it is that God is telling you to do this year, that you go about it and you be about it. New year, new mantle. Let's go, baby. Happy New Year.
Lord, keep taking me in.